This is the Helpful Lockpicker here, and welcome back to my featured channel of the week. This series I started recently because a lot of times you can find a channel that you really enjoy, but it shows up at the bottom of the search engine. Sometimes you can type in the channel name verbatim, and other channels will pop up. The channel I want to feature today is a really cool channel. I wouldn't call it necessarily one of the smaller channels because it's starting to approach 10,000 subscribers. But it is a cool channel nonetheless. The channel that I am doing is Noob. This is a really cool channel, and this guy is from England, and he does a really cool stuff. He started his channel roughly a year ago. At the time of making this video, he was at 9,682 subscribers. And he's only been at this a little bit over a year, but he's really done a lot of great work and has had a lot of influence on the lock sport community, and I'd really like to have you guys check him out. What I have done is make a highlight reel that I'd like you to take a look at and see what your thoughts are on his channel. Since Noob started a year ago, his channel has really grown, and with that, his skill set has really taken off. This is an example of the very first video that he made when he first started his YouTube channel that I'd like you to check out.
I am Noob. There's a lot of great videos out there of people picking locks. I am not the kind of person who can pick locks very well. I'm quite new to it as a hobby, lock sport, but I really enjoy it. And I thought to myself, why not start to at least record some of my thoughts around lockpicking that I've learned so far.
Noob is a very talented craftsman. He has made a great variety of stuff since he has started his lock sport channel. One thing he is particularly proud of is his first set of lockpicks that he has ever made, and I'd like to show those to you in just a moment.
This will be quite a short little video. I just thought I'd show off what I've been working on today, which is my first ever custom picks that I've made. I got some max yield steel blanks from eBay, and then I ground them down and epoxied on some brass tubing which was hand beaten using a flat hammer. So what did I get? Well, I thought to do a set of 5 picks, and I would do the profiles that I think are perfect for padlock picking. So this is the Noob Padlock 5, based on my favourite profiles, in no particular order. We have a snake. So this is these are all 25 thousandths. Well, actually polished up, it's probably around 24 thousandths of an inch. So this is a snake rake. Then we have a very shallow hook. If you watch me on my videos, you'll know that I use a very shallow hook quite often, and that's perfect. This is a very deep hook designed for those American lock keyways. Then we have a Bogota. Last but by no means least, well, I don't really like many of the medium hooks out there, but I do like a gem, so I made a gem profile. So there we go. I also, just because it's me being me, I try to match everything up so it at least all looks like it's all part of a set, but it's just something which I like to do, try and make it look sort of like it's all from the same batch, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so that's my first set of picks. I'd be really interested to know what you think about them. They work really well, actually, as you'd expect, and because they're made of max yield steel, they should last a good while too.
He is even able to take his craftsmanship to the next level and make some really creative artwork out of some seemingly common objects. This video I have for you is an example of what he was able to accomplish on a rainy day.
So I've got some idea to make some jewellery out of a really nice little brass key blank I got from a locksmith the other day. So what I've done is I have screwed down just a piece of old wood, a key, protecting it with a little bit of belt, filing off the surface of that key. Here we are with the front of the lock just filed down. So back onto the next stage, which is to mark out a design on the front. Okay, so I've roughed out a pattern. So I've drilled through my design, and I'm now going to finish with finger files. So bear with me. Not bad, huh? Bit of filing, bit of shaping, looking quite nice. Okay, I'll crack on. I'll try and get some finer detail involved. There we go. So it's sort of a freehand, sort of organic pattern in there. Okay, back in a bit. So here we are, almost done. You can see that I've chased the kind of, I don't know what you call it really, an organic twig type pattern, a tree, into the Celtic cross. Lots of sanding and buffing, and I think we've got something pretty nice there. Not bad for my first attempt, is it? Well, at least I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is use some silver plating solution on this to get a silver plate, and we'll see what it looks like after that. And here we are with the final silver plated Celtic cross, I think you call that one, and or maybe not. Either way, it's, you can see that the before and the after is here, and you know, I'm pretty proud of that for my first attempt. Not too shabby.
Noob makes some of the most creative, inspiring pins for challenge locks, such as his chess and checkers pins, Scrooge pins, and all of the other pins that he has worked on. They've become so popular that they have even been mass-produced so you can buy them commercially. He also has designed a few picks. One of his is the Medusa pick. That's a pretty cool pick to check out. What I have for you right now is an example of his Scrooge pens that he made that were on sale for a limited time.
What I have for you here is my new concept set of pins. I have 6 of them here, and this is for the concept lock called Christmas Lock-In, pun completely intended.
Noob always strives to be helpful in the community. One of the videos I found particularly interesting was the one where he showed his setup for his filming his YouTube videos. What it does teach you is that you do not need an expensive setup to have a successful channel. I have always found that his videos were top quality and always came out well with very close attention paid to detail. What I have for you is a quick example of his setup, and I really urge you to check it out because with just basic equipment you can make some really cool videos.
Over the last year, I've had a number of comments and emails asking me what is my setup, how do I film, what's my camera, my tripod, my lighting rig, what microphones do I use. I'm fearful that you might be disappointed by the lack of complexity. But nevertheless, let me do a bit of a kind of something a bit meta now and show you how I'm actually filming. And this setup is exactly the setup I use. I can publish, edit, do sound, graphics, I can do my splash images, all of that kind of stuff, all on the same device. It doesn't have a fantastic microphone, it's good enough, but it's not brilliant, so I do have a separate microphone. And this one I got from Amazon for about 35 quid. What setup I have for getting angles on what I'm filming. And what I use is this quite nice little lectern device which has a hinge and allows me to move the angle up and down depending on what I'm filming. My lighting is probably the weakest point. I wish I had a more diffused daylight source. So I like the fact it's LED and it's cheap. Hope it wasn't disappointing. Hope you found it maybe amusing. Maybe you're inspired to try to pop some videos onto YouTube yourself. I don't know. But at the very least, hope you found it entertaining.
One of Noob's favorite picks is the dual key pick proof top lock brake disc lock. This is a lock that you can buy. I think it's made in China. It's a pretty cool lock where you have to pick both sides of it and tension them independently to get it open. And here's a clip of him working on it. He's very proud of this lock and really finds it to be a lot of fun and urges you to try it out as well.
I've been wanting to play around with one of these, and I'm quoting from the advertising here, unpickable or pick-proof dual mechanism bike disc brake locks for some time. Okay, so let's try the top pins first on the side. Pin 4, pin 1. I might have picked it, I don't know. Let's just put the tension tool in. Yes, we picked it, that's why it fell out. Okay, next side. Here we go. So, going in on the top again. Now what do we do? If we open it, it won't release all the way. So what I'm going to do is turn that one, put my finger on it, and then turn this one. And then, there we go, we've got it open. So you don't need to have two tension tools, just a strong thumb. I absolutely love it, and yeah, it just works so well. And it's just fun to play with. Honestly, if you can get one of these, and I think you can get them for like £15–20 on eBay at the moment, just go get one for your collection. I don't know why you wouldn't want one. They're a fun pick. They come in a really cool box. Yeah, love it.
Thank you for checking out Noob's highlight reel. He is a really great guy and has a really interesting channel. If you enjoyed it, please consider checking out his channel. Every subscription makes a difference, and just subscribing can really help him out and really help his channel show up more in the search functions on YouTube. Noob is a personal favorite of mine. I really try to watch most of his videos that he puts out. They're a lot of fun. He's always putting out new videos every week, and they're all new and creative and really have a great variety to them. But either way, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much for checking this out, and I hope you have a great day.